Did you know that IKEA actually sells houses and food? If you asked which brands were planning Valentine's Day advertisement, the typical responses would be any chocolate, flour, wine, or jewelry company. You wouldn't think of a home furnishing brand, would you? Well, IKEA does also. In 2014, IKEA, a home furnishing retailer, capitalized on the trend by running a Valentine's Day advertisement. Unlike previous marketing campaigns, the ad showed a humorous side to IKEA. The company branded its products with comical characters and a cheeky punchline, sending a clear message: couples too require furniture. On an unconscious level, the company relates to its customers about common relationship problems while providing them with a love manual. After all, who wouldn't want free relationship advice? IKEA was invented in 1943 by Ingvar Kamprad. Yes, his initials made up the name in addition to the Elm to Rid farm where he grew up. IKEA isn't just known for its DIY furniture, meatballs, and uncluttered advertisements. It's also known for being creative in getting customers to buy more from its stores. Why are all beautiful products only made for a few buyers? It must be possible to offer good design and function at low prices, said IKEA founder Ingvar Kamprad. Value is central to IKEA's success. When you shop at IKEA, you know exactly what you're going to get, and it won't break the bank. The company first determines the cost of a piece of furniture before reverse engineering its construction. Though consumers often associate low prices with low-quality products, IKEA attempts to strike a balance by providing free kits to anchor chests and dressers, as well as refunds. Logistically, the company ships and sells furniture in flat packs, making transportation easier, and customers assemble it themselves. IKEA's most notable trademark is its aesthetic Scandinavian style with the memorable funny names. Furniture is pared down and minimal, with most pieces available in black, white, or unfinished wood. You're more likely to invest in other housing products to compensate for the blandness of furniture because of its simplicity. This encourages you to purchase nice bedding, a cool gray rug, and a side table. Furthermore, by producing more items in fewer finishes, IKEA gives customers more freedom to customize the furniture to their liking. According to Dr. A.K. Pradeep, author of the Buying Guide, says this increases IKEA's aesthetic per dollar ratio, making it stand out from all other brands in the furnishing space. To distinguish between brands, services, and products, our brain looks for a single distinguishing feature. If it's not easily identified, the human brain defaults to price, according to Pradeep, who has worked with companies such as Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Subway. Pradeep believes that IKEA's store concept appeals to the subconscious mind, which is the primary driver of decision-making. Customers are familiar with the layout of IKEA's warehouse store showroom floors, which feature pillows, sofas, tables, and other home products staged in mock rooms. According to Pradeep, furniture is contextually positioned, allowing our brains to perceive it, understand its inherent value, and thus desire it. Customers can touch, see, and smell the furniture pieces in the showrooms, setting them on an adventure to explore the corners of the room. Such an experience leads to the discovery of unexpected items, which are products other than the ones customers are looking for. A great store provides you with more than just a sense of comfort and familiarity. IKEA also uses psychological tricks to persuade customers to spend more money. Showrooms are set up along a directed walk path and leads customers through the entire inventory in one direction. Customer traffic flow is controlled by arrows on the floors, and signs with a store map reinforce the path. Customers are put in a passive state by guided pathways, making them susceptible to suggestion. When delving into IKEA's store concept strategy, the primary goal is to take you beyond everything they have to offer. In exchange, the company convinces you to buy items you did not intend to buy. Another aspect of IKEA that you may not have considered is how your purchasing decision is influenced at the cashiering area. Near checkout points, there's always the aroma of sweet baking. IKEA would come to mind if you said the word meatball. The in-store cafe was created by IKEA's founder, Ingvar Kamprad. Our brains process a lot of the information while shopping. 20 to 25% of our oxygen intake goes to our brain. When you compare a variety of products, your brain expends so much energy that it becomes tired. So the smartest thing IKEA did was to provide food in the middle of your shopping experience, allowing you to recharge, stay longer, discuss potential purchases, and shop more. Consider constructing a table. Perhaps the finished product was a little crooked. Perhaps your neighbor will see it for what it is. Another shoddy piece of workmanship. But to you, that table is fantastic because you made it. You put in the hours of hard work and sweat, and this is the result of your efforts. This is also referred to as the IKEA effect. Because you made a sacrifice to achieve a goal, you justify your efforts by assigning a higher value to the accomplishment. Customers feel rewarded when they are a part of such a creative process. When this happens, people tend to associate their personal preferences with a specific brand. IKEA employed such holy grail marketing by having customers do the majority of the work, feel great about it, and at the same time allow them to perceive they have attained greater value for money. Creative marketing can take many forms. It goes beyond a billboard, a bus stop poster, or a social media page. IKEA transforms the traditional retail experience into one that is enjoyable and healthy. It meets its customer needs while also improving their in-store experience. With your pencil and paper ready to go, you prepare for the big tour to the plethora of corner couch options. Nonetheless, your attention is drawn to the first product category, nice-to-have items. Dishwashers, sponges, and candlelight, to name a few. I mean, I might as well buy that cheap dishwasher while I'm here. It will be useful. That small purchase just so happens to alter your entire outlook. Instead of what shall I buy, your brains have switched to purchasing mode. The strongest thought when shopping is, what else should I buy? There's no stopping you from buying more after this seemingly minor purchase. The shopping season has begun. Your emotions are triggered. Welcome aboard. Not everyone, to be sure. Let us begin at the beginning, small end. The paradise where you can shamelessly abandon your children to shop in peace, and for sound economic reasons. Children are easily bored on the long path that the sweetest giant has laid out for you. Bored children direct their endless energy toward their closest source of entertainment, their parents. Shopping with the children, on the other hand, makes you want to sprint through that one-way maze. Less time spent at IKEA means less money spent, but also less time and attention paid to larger and additional purchases. These are the purchases that IKEA wants you to make. Higher margins, less nagging. Have you ever noticed that there isn't a single window in IKEA? You can look, but there's no rays of natural light. When it comes to knowing what time it is, the fake clocks on the walls aren't much help either. It's a clever trick adapted from casinos and supermarkets. Remove all indications of time and you lose all sense of time. And you've suddenly spent more time wandering around than you intended. Meanwhile, your basket is gradually filling up. Are you prone to making impulse purchases, no matter how insignificant the item? Because the stores are filled with showrooms, you may be tempted to buy everything you see. Bed sheets, glass jars, and cooking utensils are all examples. So before you buy impulsively, ask yourself if you really need it and if you haven't been eagerly making a purchase decision on it. Just know that IKEA is keeping a wide eye on you, so whatever you do, they'll make sure that you purchase a product. It's something that you might have noticed. If you're driving, parking at one of IKEA's 400 stores is generally free. Parking at the Alexandra outlet is free for the first 3 hours if you spend at least $15 on IKEA products, or $5 if you're an IKEA family member. Do keep in mind that IKEA products don't include food purchases, and it's not difficult to spend $15 at IKEA. It's another great strategy to increase customer spending among some of the 10,000 different products in its range. Well, that's exactly how the most popular furniture retailer plays with your consumer brain, making you spend more. It's a great bunch of strategies to upscale and keep the customer interacting. That said, what do you think about IKEA? Have you ever faced the same situation? Comment down below and keep watching for more insightful content. I'll see you guys next time.